Today is sweet corn harvest day. We won't be taking every single thing, but we would look to take a few of them. In the last video about growing sweet corn, I talked about the two sets that I planted. One, I sowed them as seeds, allowed them to grow in containers, then transferred from that container. So transplanted them into the bed. However, there are a few that I planted directly from seed in the ground, and I didn't move those ones about. So I'm just going to show you how they look, and then I would grab my harvest, because it seems like the ones I planted earlier and transplanted are ready to go, and any further than this, I'm going to lose the sweet corn. I hope it's not even too late. So if you could see this ones, look how the stems are looking. They're losing their color. They're a bit paler, and look at the corn. Look at the silks. The silks are very black. It's just looking like they are about to, give up. And these are the ones I planted from seed. You could see clearly that their green looks a lot, more vibrant and nice. I think they might also be ready. I'm going to take one or two of them. So that's the difference. This one's over here, a lot greener. The ones at the back looking a bit paler, closer to getting like lime color to yellow. So today will be harvest day. I'll grab a few of these ones grown from seed also. They're doing fine. But all the ones I transplanted right over here, I will take off. And another reason why I'm taking some of these ones here that are green and not the pale ones, it's because once you start harvesting your corn, the squirrel or rabbit or rats would smell the scent of the sweet corn, and if you don't pick it up early, what then happens is they come and they start eating the sweet corn. So I'll harvest all those ones over there, and then I'll take a few of these just in case the squirrel come around wanting to eat them. Yeah, it's almost it's autumn now, so you could see the blueberries have all turned, no green leaf anymore. And after that, they're going to drop. Well, some green here, but after that, they're going to start dropping. This one's already started dropping its leaf. Okay, back to the sweet corn. So this is the one I want to show you. There are two sets. One lot in here, in this small bed here. The other over there. That side is the ones I transplanted. These ones I sowed directly into the ground. I just put the seed in the ground and they popped up. You could see their bits. There's some gaps here and there. It's because all the seeds didn't germinate. But this one are more, together grid-like, because I ensured that I only planted what was already growing, that was already germinated. So that's what I'll be doing today, just picking some of this sweet corn. So I'll get their socks off and I'll start harvesting. That's the sweet corn. You could see how mature it is. Yeah, it's not too bad. Still has the juice. So I pop it, and that's it. Pops open. A bit strong though, but it's fine. You could see the juice coming out. That's the juice there. All right. So that's fresh sweet corn. Yeah, I feel like just munching this now. So I'm gonna grab a few and grab a few of these other ones. And yeah, we'll call it a harvest then. This one looks okay. So socks off. Not perfect. Got loads of parts that didn't get pollinated, but we still got good corn over there. So that's two. Uh, yeah, this one I checked. This one, although it seems like it's pollinated, was the second corn of that same corn stem. Yeah, nothing in here. It's already drying up. Nothing. That one's a failure. That's a failure. Um, this one, not well pollinated. That's how it looks when it's not well pollinated. And I didn't even cover this with socks, so it's nothing to do with the socks. Just didn't get pollinated properly. This one's okay. Less pollinated too, but it's okay. Right up to this end, just in case you're wondering. I'm gonna open it up. That's it right to that point. So half of it is fine. A little bit, about 1/3 of it's not too nice, but it's okay. This one's super good. Super good. Right to the bottom. Okay. Where are we now? Okay. Clear that off. Let's see one of this. This one's from seed. See, this one's from seed. The ones from seed are lovely. They are lovely. But I'm gonna leave them another week, I think. That's nice. Take the socks off. That's the protection. And then twist and turn. Twist and turn. No, good one. Really, really good one. That's it. This one will be small. Yeah, seems like this. Yeah, not proper pollination. Yeah. Okay, so to save time, because it's very late, I'm just going to carry on harvesting and probably show you everything at the end. I'm not gonna check them anymore now. Just pull them out and we'll go from there. I'm gonna transfer the socks to the ones I grew from seeds. So I ran out of socks to cover them for protection. But now I've harvested these ones. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get rodents coming here looking for something to munch. That's the thing with corn. This is the disadvantage of growing these things, and that's why I always trust my tomatoes, because they give me more, you know, more than, well, they're very fruitful. They give an abundant crop. While corn, gives you one or two if you're lucky, depending on what you've sown. The variety, you might get two. If you're lucky, you get three. If you're very lucky, but most time you get one. So yeah, this one's good enough. But there's a small one here. Try not to break it. Maybe the small one will grow further. So that's the way to get it out without breaking it. The other ones, I know they're already dead, or they're going to be dying soon. So yeah, just broke this, the stalk. But these ones that still have smaller ones growing from the side, I'm going to leave those ones for another week or two. In fact, maybe even a month, and see if they become anything. So that's the plan. Okay, I'm going to carry on harvesting now. Yeah, this plant is really productive. It's really productive. So I just pulled this one off. One. That's another one. That one came out from here. Where's that? Down there. That's where it came out from. Okay. And look at another one by its side. That's the other one there. Hard to see, but that's it. And then there's a third one looking to grow. I'm not sure it's going to give us anything though. But this one seems like the ones that are really, really productive. I'll just carry on harvesting them. That's the one I want to pick out. That's two. And then this one, I'm going to leave that one a little bit more. This one looks very thick. Another one here. And a bigger one up here. Yeah. So every single time I've harvested corn and left a few behind, they never amount to anything. Something comes to eat them. Yeah, I'm not that lucky. But I'll try and leave a few and see what happens. But taking all this one off. Should I leave this one? I'll leave that one for a test. Let's see. Let's let that one go a bit more matured. So that's what we have already. All right. That's what we've got. Just been throwing them across, and pulled out about 6 or so from this ones here, and I haven't touched this ones yet, but I need to take them off because I planted them the same time with those ones that I've now harvested and trashed. Okay. So let's pick a few from here. So if you've not seen my previous video about how I care for this corn, yeah, please go have a look to learn a thing or two from it. This one's small, but I'm gonna take you. Not gonna give me anything else. That one never became anything. No corn. That was a big failure. Nothing at all. Yeah. Nothing at all there. Seems like this one didn't do very well. They're quite small. Yeah, this one didn't do very well compared to the others. Let's have a look of one. They're quite small. Yeah, not properly harvested. Pollinated. Not properly pollinated. And they're all small. this one, I only got one from almost everything. A lot didn't give me any, some didn't give me anything. Some have like 3 on them, but I'm not sure it's gonna become anything. This one's not too bad. It's not too bad, right? It's still edible, but it's quite small. This also, it's a quite small one. It's quite a small one. Yeah. So I think I'll leave this for today. This is more than enough for today. And guys, that's my harvest of sweet corn. There they are on the floor. I'm gonna pick them all up now and pick my socks. Time to go wash them for next season. Yeah, guys, I can't even count. I think I have more than 20 here. So some small ones. I think I have more than 20 here. And those are just those ones. Let me grab these ones here. 6 coming from here. These ones are a lot fresher. Yeah, because I didn't let them stay too long on the plant. So yeah, the kids are gonna love this one. That are really soft and fresh. The other ones, it's fine also. I will enjoy them. Okay. So that's it, guys. Wow, very heavy. That's the other end. A lot of them. Whoa, my waist. If you do have fantastic ways of growing sweet corn, please leave a comment down below. We'll be keen to see how or hear how you grow yours. And it's the end of the day. I think sometime around 8. I think it's a good time for me to call it a day. Quickly water the crops in the polytunnel, but then look to go home. So as I said, I left a few. There's a few on there just to see what they become. Maybe like 2 or 3. Hopefully the rodents don't come to get them, but let's see what happens. Okay, so I'll leave it here. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. It would help us grow. And thanks for all those who've been watching the videos. You've really been helping this young channel grow. We're just a month old, and we've got a good number of subscribers. We know more will come, and our viewing is going up and up. So thank you very much. Keep watching. Hopefully you learn more from here, of ways that you could grow easily, less stressful, and there's a few things you could do, a few things you don't need to do. I grew this corn with weeds around, right? And they did well. But now that they've gone, I'm going to clear this whole bed, right? Because there's no harvest for me to take again. Well, there's a few, but majority is gone. So I'll be clearing that other end. And this is it, guys. So take care and catch you some other time. Bye.